All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back, and we're armoring cores today. Hopefully. I remember it's been a while since we did Nexus, to be honest. I definitely don't have too many things going on at once. I don't remember exactly like what I was going towards in terms of like a specific hidden part or anything like that. What I vaguely remember is that I got all the missions opened up, and then we learned that not every mission is actually playable on the free mission select once you have all of them unlocked for some reason. I don't know why it would be that way, but it is that way. So we have run into an issue where I now need to loop the campaign again because some of the hidden parts, of course, are hidden in missions that are not on the free select, which is great. Totally cool. I loved that. Anyway, let's start it up. Hold on. I see the infamous, not the infamous, I've only been asked it a couple times. Second playthrough, this will be the third. Well, we'll have to actually like finish the full second and it will be the third. Okay, the Vati question. Because it comes up every once in a while. It comes up. The series as a whole, like the idea came from seeing Vati's video, and there was another one like around the time. Hold on. There was another like all Armored Core games reviewed or something like that. Oh, Writing on Games did one before Vati, but Writing on Games also did one. And like those two together inspired the series as a whole. But in terms of like similarities in specific videos, it's just similarities in experience, I guess. Because what's it called? I didn't watch Vati's video until after, and I still actually haven't watched the whole thing. Like when I pulled it up, I'm still only about halfway through. I think I watched through like Gen 3, and I stopped around Nexus, it looks like, at least just eyeballing it. I never got through the whole Writing on Games one either. I stopped that around somewhere in Gen 2, looking at that. Anyway. I don't know. I should go back and watch the rest of those, because I was... I remember after the Armored Core 6 video went up, I remember before that, or sorry, after that, my brain right now, I've been working all morning. After that video went up, I remember on stream being like, I can watch the big Armored Core review videos that I've been like avoiding in my recommended. It was a big day, and then I just didn't watch all of them, apparently. I guess I might have ruined the magic a little bit because I played them all the way through myself at that point. I think before Josh Strife did one. Did he? Hold on. Josh Strife, Hayes, Armored Core. Oh, he did a was it good on the original Armored Core that I apparently watched some of. I apparently watched like 15 minutes or so. Did he do more than the first one, or did he only do the first one? Oh, this is on his second channel. Josh Strife Plays, not Hayes, Plays. So I guess this is his like variety. This is his non-MMO channel. I didn't even know that he had two channels, probably because the branding is so close between them that I've never noticed. Got me into playing air combat. Managed to brute force mouse and keyboard. You what? Were you an Ace Combat fan before? Replaying the Fallout series because of the show? Oh my god, my hair. We're in for one today. The series is becoming more popular. I still haven't watched it. I feel like after, what's it? After like the first few days, like after everyone made their big, like either, yeah, I really like this show. The show's pretty good. Or like, it's not lore accurate. Like there was the big blowout for like 3 days and then I haven't heard like anything since. I might watch it at some point. I have Amazon Prime temporarily. Does the free trial come with video? I don't know. Here's what I was going to do. I was going to check these on the parts list. That one's a no. This one's a yes. Is this mission on the... Okay, hold on. Is this on free mission? Because if it's not... This is protect fuel depot. Okay, it is. There's 2 parts. One of them you just get for completing the mission. The other one is no fuel tanks can be destroyed. And I remember this mission from me failing it like almost instantly. Tweak duck station to oblivion so my mouse was turning the ship and Q&A. Oh, turning. Okay.
Take care.
So Q&A was like your...
It will explode if damaged.
All right, plain terms. Here we go. Your roll. Right, so like just the rotation, and then your mouse was your yaw. You're turning it. Hardest part to get, I think. It sounds like that will be the hardest part to get. Playing the second disc, not right now. This is still disc 1. Disc 2 is very different. You'll know when it's disc 2.
Main system. Fusion contact.
The fuel tanks must be protected at all costs.
Oh shit. And I just shot one. One got destroyed. It takes that long, right? That is the amount of time. Okay, 3 of them have been destroyed in this amount of time. We'll probably want like a bazooka or something. If I could get a weapon that will like one-shot these guys. And I could just bring this build and be like, you know, pretty speedy getting around and everything. I think we would actually do pretty all right. Okay. I'm a professional. Oh, a sniper might be a good idea too. If there's one that's high damage enough to just one-shot them, that could work. Yeah, I gotta be fast and then ideally like just one-shot them as I go. Cause it doesn't take them very long to destroy those tanks. Since I'm here, I'm gonna just grab the part, or since I'm already like focused on it, I'm gonna free mission this one. I'm gonna have to buy one. I don't have a good sniper or bazooka. Oh my god, I have so many credits though. Okay, sniper rifles, here we go. How much damage does my current rifle do? Trying to think, because I was like, what, 3 or 4 shotting? This does 276. Oops. So I'm gonna want like 1,000 damage if I can get it. It's 728. 820. Oh. That's 1,000. This is over 1,000. I just hate gamepads. What? Huh? That sentence. I just hate gamepads. How could you? Okay. Let's try the sniper with it. The energy sniper. I don't know. I didn't like super closely examine all the stats. So this thing might be like super slow firing. Like I have no idea. But we'll let it roll. I've not tried pistols yet. I mean, I have a hanger pistol.
The fuel tanks must be protected at all cost.
Okay. Gotta be pretty precise with the shots. Oh yeah, option part. Do we need them, do you think? I mean, for like one mission, I guess I didn't even hit any of them. Here, let me see. If I'm one-shotting them, is it closer to the top or the bottom? I don't know. I'm going too fast. I'm not taking in as much detail as I should be. It's about at the middle. Great. Make it faster reloading. Oh, is there a part for that? Oh yeah, there is a part to make them shoot faster. You're right. Hold on. Now I feel dumb. I was thinking like the damage part, the one that makes it consume less energy. There is one that makes them fire faster. I bought every optional part, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna have to take something off. I could take off the laser blade one. This, the reload time. That's what we want. Hold on. This is the goofer AC. Well, it was supposed to be the goof, yes. But then we just derailed super hard.
Take care around the fuel tanks. They will explode if damaged.
Game isn't designed to have this much control of the camera. Definitely not. I know that even like the dual analog patches can change a lot for controller.
Must be protected at all costs.
So I can imagine the precision of mouse look just destroying the balance. Well, you know, throw on a fucking sniper and one optional part and go to town. It worked. Just like that. That wasn't that bad, actually. I thought that was going to be way worse. I don't even know what this part is. It's got the part names, but not like category or anything. Am I going to get it in the mail? Does it work like that in Nexus? I haven't been going for the challenges or anything. Oh, there's a special reward. Legs. Oh, hover legs. And you brute force mouse. They just mean like making the mouse work in a game that was not supposed to have it. The right build will get it done. That didn't even take long to like find the right build either. That's kind of the more surprising part, is that it didn't take long to like get the right setup either. Because normally I'll sit here going in and out trying to find the right thing. And that was fast. Okay. Okay. Save after that. Save info. I don't know why they did this. I still don't understand genuinely what the whole thing with this was. It really feels like it's just here to like get you to fully save your game before you quit. It's just strange. All right. As I'm going through the campaign to like get to the missions that we need to, yeah, I'm just gonna be like checking everything with a quick Control F. All right, there's nothing here, for the record. This is definitely gonna be faster. On joysticks and pedals, I have heard legend of people getting them working on like those crazy joystick pedal setups that are out there. Maybe someday.
This MT is your target.
I'd like to try out Armored Core. I just don't know what would be a good game to start with. Just start with like Armored Core 1, and if it feels too well, you got to give it like a little bit, right? You got to feel it out because it's not going to feel natural at all. For the record, you could do dual analog patch, but I feel like you kind of lose some of that early gen charm if you do. You could certainly, it's one of those things where it's like, if it's enough to make the game enjoyable to the point where it's the difference between not playing it and playing it, then go for it. But like, give the classic controls a go. And if you manage to get used to them, at least like enough within the first hour, then you'll probably be fine. And like, everyone has their adjustment period for them. There is no early gen charm. There is. There's certainly the early gen charm control-wise of, you know, especially like AC1. I remember doing the video way back, right? Like playing for that video and getting to the 9-ball fight and being like, this guy just moves in a way that's not possible for me to move. What the And you know, the first time it's like, this is fucking stupid, but then it grows on you. Looking back, it's one of those things. You're not having fun in the moment, but you look back on it and you were having fun. You were. You just didn't know it. I'm sure this is very encouraging advice for getting into hardcore. Definitely makes it sound really fun, really easy to do. The bridge where the monorail goes underneath, above it is a hidden AC part. Oh. Okay, so like the opposite bridge. It sounds like Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah. It's an officially recognized thing. It exists.
The monorail carrying
Mech arcade
the
cockpits from
expedition
Japan.
team is your target.
Yeah, I've seen, what was it, chat? What was the game that people kept telling me to like look up the controller setup for? Controller in quotes. But it was like this big, like multi-panel setup with like, with the pedals and like a joystick. Okay, on the bridge above it? Up here? What? No, hold on, let me reread this. The bridge where the monorail goes underneath to escape. Steel Battalion? That sounds right, actually. So I think it's the further one. I think it's up here. Yeah, I see it.
The monorail is escaping.
Oh, give me that. Thank you. I think the monorail might escape because of this. It's fine.
Raven,
I think I still get the part, right? That looked like a weapon to me.
Mission failed. System switch.
CRWR. Yeah, that sounds like a right-hand weapon. When's the next Tekken stream? I don't know currently. I don't have it like scheduled or anything. Tweak the controls to your liking. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's like, give it a shot with the classic controls. Like, give it a bit just to make sure that it's not an immediate like, oh hell no, no way I'm doing this sort of thing. Like, give it a bit. If they're not clicking, then just do what you want. There's options. Like I said, even if you don't get the most authentic experience, playing through it is probably still better than not. Well, that's the part. Definitely. Hold on. WR8. Yeah, this is it. Is this a weapon? Or sorry. Oh, this is a weapon. Is this that's a sniper rifle. Okay, I was gonna say, if this is just a normal rifle, it actually looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I just want to stick with the standard rifle playstyle. How close am I to S and 6? We're in A4 somewhere. I don't remember how far into A4, but we're in it. I already switched the triggers and bumpers in the old Ace Combat game. How dare you? I switched the triggers and bumpers in the new Ace Combat games. I switched them back to where they should be. Which thankfully they all had an option to do, for the record, like all of them. That was nice. Literally every single game after they, what's it? After like six and onwards, every single game they had the option just right there to flip them so that you could still have like brakes and afterburners on the bumpers and yaw on L2, R2. L2 and R2 are not yaw. They are the triggers, right? Yes, they are. That's where they go. I switched them so that they were on the triggers. Acceleration and brakes on the bumpers. Hold on, there is a part on this mission too. Destroy all planes in the convoy. Okay. You know, maybe I'll try out that new sniper all of a sudden. There we go. I'm sitting there like pressing the button to try to get in. It takes a second to load sometimes. It's kind of awkward. Maybe I'll give this thing a shot. This seems like the sort of mission where I should. Yeah. 6 tried to change it. Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page. I changed it back in like 6, Assault Horizon, and 7. They all thankfully just have a nice convenient setting to flip them, which is awesome. But it's definitely only because I played the old games first. Like, I recognize that if I had come in with like 6 and onwards, then it would feel weird to me to have them on the bumpers, right? It's just, I feel like whatever you start with is gonna feel better to you. Wherever your muscle memory is just whatever you're gonna prefer.
Wait until they're in range. Show no mercy, Raven.
I'll try not to. Damn, you know, that's a pretty fast firing sniper rifle. You know, this might actually be a job for the bug. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is totally a job for the bug. Like 100%. Oh God. The shots are still hitting. If I can aim them. Okay, now they're not. What graphics card do you recommend for RPCS 3? I mean, I'm accidentally streaming in 1080p today. Oh well. Forgot to set the stream key. My bad. It varies so much from game to game. Like, there are some games that you could be on a 10 series and be perfectly fine. There are some games that you could be on a 40 series and they're still gonna run like shit. So honestly, I don't know how to answer that. Because I don't think there's really a good answer for it. Yeah, we gotta bring the bug, I think. That was, what is this mission called? Attack Mirage Transports. Thankfully, it's here. Would integrated be enough? Probably not. It, maybe? I don't know. I would assume for like 90% of games, integrated might not be enough. Still needs a lot of work no matter what you use. Yeah, I'm on a 40 series, and like some games just, like Uncharted. The original Uncharted, I was like, could I play all the Uncharted games like for a marathon if I wanted to? Like for stream or something? On RPCS 3? The answer is no. I'm on a 4080 and the original Uncharted still gets like 25 frames per second on that thing. That game just is a no-go right now. I don't know how many missiles I'm gonna need. Will the 4 missiles cut it? Or sorry, 2. Yeah, probably not. I probably need the 4. 4 is the ticket. Ow. Hello, Alarod. Ooh, ow, that all hurt a lot. Forgot how terrible the energy on Bug is. Oh my god, there's so many more. What the fuck? Why is there so many more? I'm gonna die. Run out of missiles, something. It's not gonna be good. What's going on? Oh, these are the last 2? Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so boned. Wait. Wait. Bug clutch. If it works, it works.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
PS2 might not even go well on an integrated. Well, integrated is like integrated GPUs for gaming in general are not great. They mostly exist just for like general PC use, just for general like display purposes. So that if you know, aren't building like a gaming PC, or like a work PC where you're working in like software that would need a GPU, like a dedicated GPU, like integrated graphics will carry you and save you a lot of money. Like if you don't need to buy a graphics card for your PC, it saves you a lot. An FCS? Cowrie FCS. Those new AMD APUs or something? I'm not familiar with them. They can run most modern games 1080p high and do well. What? What? Who let AMD cook? What are you talking about? Really? I probably, for short range, I don't want it. Extra load on your CPU, that's also true. Not even just for like processing power, but also cooling. If you're on a CPU, like my CPU, that has a bit of a heat problem, then that issue can certainly come up too. Attack Mirage. Oh, I didn't need to free mission it. Well, okay. Should have looked. We'll do the missile test. They're in laptops only, but have RDNA 3 GPU in them and can do pretty well. Wow. I didn't hear about this at all.
During a test are equipped with a built-in ECM feature.
Go AMD, I guess. You know, it's always nice when AMD like has those moments where they kind of come back, not out of nowhere. Like AMD's always there, and there's a ton of AMD supporters, of course. Like AMD diehards. I wanted to say loyalists, but I felt like that might not be the exact word I'm looking for. And it's always nice to see when they actually have like something that offers genuine competition to like Nvidia. Because as much as I love Nvidia and they make good product and stuff like that, sometimes Nvidia likes to price things a bit questionably, to put it lightly. But Nvidia's so weird with it, because sometimes their shit will be so expensive, like their new lineup of cards. But then sometimes they'll bring out like the 30 series, where they're giving like top end performance and it's cheaper than the previous generation of cards. And it's just, like they're so weirdly inconsistent. And then 40 series, they went back to being pretty pricey again. But with 40 series, it was kind of just like, if I want horsepower, I want a 40 series, right? Like that's the way to go right now. It's hard to it's hard to be mad about them being expensive when they are actually offering like the top end product, like the very top sort of thing. It's always like, well, fair enough, they made the best one. Like, does Nvidia make a good product? Yeah. Right now, the let me check myself before I say that. Let me head over to user benchmark. For GPUs, the top 3 graphics cards on the market right now are all Nvidia cards. And even out of the top 5, only one of them is an AMD card. Actually, okay, out of the top 10, like most powerful GPUs on the market, fastest GPUs on the market, 2 of those are AMD cards and the other 8 are Nvidia cards. So they do, like, it depends on when you ask the question, but right now they do offer the best product at this moment. It depends when you ask, because there's like kind of a pendulum swing with it where sometimes it's Nvidia, sometimes it's AMD, and it kind of goes back and forth. Same with like Intel, with like CPUs, right? price to performance is a whole other thing, for sure. Their pricing is where NVIDIA's very questionable. Absolutely. How armored is the core? Fairly armored. I wish there was a percent counter in this game sometimes, because I can't really be like, oh, we're this close to being done with disc 1, because I don't know. But I'm working through the part list as I'm going, as I'm able to, because of the way that disc 1 is. None of these have hidden parts, right? Yeah, we just did this one. Yeah, none of these have hidden parts. Did you know that AMD's and NVIDIA's CEOs are cousins? I did not know this. What? It's not in system? I don't think so. I don't think there's a we looked at one point and I don't think there's a percent counter. I could look again today. But I'm pretty sure that there's just not.
I've been looking
because we've looked a couple times.
Give it your best.
It's the guy who I kind of vaguely look like. Except for this arena makes him look like he's painted black if you're at any sort of like distance from him. The lighting in here just makes it look like he's actually like a black AC with red lights from across the room, but then you get close and you see his actual paint job. Ow, ow. Could you not do that? I'm sitting here chipping away with my sort of sniper rifle, sort of standard rifle. This is a pretty good rifle though. This is like a good hidden part, if you ask me. You know, a lot of the time, at least in Gen 3, maybe it's just because I was recently doing Gen 3, it's like, okay, hidden part collected, I'm never gonna touch it. It's just not a part that I need ever. But like, hey, this one, I was doing a rifle setup, and it's a sniper rifle. It's just so close to a rifle that it's actually pretty good. Oh wait, oh my God, I can eject my, okay, I lost this for the dumbest reason. I forget how to eject my weapon in 3.5, but I do have a pistol stored. I can look at the percent counter. I don't think it's present. I think it's the first game that just doesn't have it. Oh, shoulder buttons and triangle. Of course. I have trouble keeping it straight between all the games. Yeah, so there's like a success and failure count, and it shows like your rank, but there's no percent counter. I wonder if disc 2 has one. But for this, we've just decided to go on 100% is I play every mission, like I get the free mission list all unlocked, which we've done. Oh, maybe R1 and R2? Hold on. Or L1, I get what you mean. I'm pushing buttons, here we go. No. Key guide. Nope. I genuinely just don't think it's here. I think it's just an Armored Core game that doesn't have a percent count. This pays better. Have I played Road Rash? No. Like the 3060, I remember the the VRAM thing being super weird. Yeah, NVIDIA's just like a weird company where they're not consistent, but then they just pull up. Well, okay, NVIDIA's low to mid-range is never consistent.
Are your primary targets.
NVIDIA, at least in my mind, it feels like they're very just like, we make the high-end cards, right? Like if you want to juice out your PC.
Maneuver with care, the long way down.
Oh, well, I did this somehow. They're like, if you want to absolutely get like top end shit, you come to us. 9 times out of 10. Anything else? Maybe we're good right now, maybe not. Does anyone even like them? Intel right now has pretty strong CPUs. I'm rocking a I'm rocking a 13900K in my new PC. Great CPU, super fast. A bit of a monster. Has a heat problem. It overheats pretty easily. Not overheats, it runs super hot. It doesn't overheat until like 105 Celsius. So it can get pretty hot, like sustainably. It can sit at 100 C and like it's fine. It's not damaging the chip. But it runs hot, like kind of scary hot. It scares me having a CPU that when it's under heavy load is sitting at like 90 to 100. It scares me because I'm not used to it. Right now, Intel's pretty good. To set those board limits, yep. Yeah, I've had some moments where I've had to limit it. One of the funny ones, not specifically board limits, but one of the funny things with this CPU, people who have been in the Tekken streams know, it likes to break some Unreal Engine games. It's a weird engine quirk with Unreal and like the way that your CPU works in general, like any PC. But these new high-end Intel CPUs don't cooperate with Unreal Engine games very well, because what happens is like when the game launches or like loads something in or something and my CPU like spins to load it, like actually goes under some stress for it, it runs so fast that Unreal Engine freaks out, and for whatever reason, it thinks that my PC is using like 50 gigabytes of VRAM. And it literally will just force crash the game because it will go to that and Unreal will be like, oh, you don't have 50 gigs of VRAM. So they close the game. That, yeah, out of video memory. That's exactly what I get. A lot. Especially Tekken. Tekken 8 has been brutal with it. So I have to nerf my CPU. I only allow Tekken to use like half of the threads in my CPU, and that's the only way I can play the game. Is if I disable it from using half of the damn CPU. It's great. It's hilarious. Weren't prepared for Ryzen to do so well. They really weren't. They're starting to straighten it out. Isn't there underclocking? Yeah, mine is underclocked. Go into BIOS and stop it from being on auto. I did stop it. I've gone in and limited it. It's slightly underclocked in general because I've had issues with other things beyond just Unreal Engine games as well. Similarly from it just running too fast. It's a wacky CPU. It really, like, for things like video editing, oh my god, I love this CPU. You have no idea. But just randomly, like, other applications or games do not appreciate the speed. Like, it can really freak stuff out. Hold on. I was like, what am I doing right now? I should be checking these. Safeguard, no. All right, once again, looks like neither of these have a part. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm stupid. My brain just like read destroy across two things, and no, we're fine. I did switch my AC back. That's what I was checking. I'm rambling. It's distracting me. Most Unreal Engine games have too much texture memory. Well, yeah. Unreal, here's the thing with Unreal. Let me break the illusion with Unreal. There are some people out there who think that Unreal is a bad engine because of like all the faults that can come from it. Unreal is currently one of the best, especially a UE5 right now, is one of the best commercially available game engines right now. Absolutely. Like, top 3, right? If not top 2. Maybe the best. I don't know. But Unreal, if the devs don't take care with things, can be unstable. If the devs know what they're doing and they're like on top of it, Unreal games will run like a dream. If they don't, if it has issues, it's from the devs. It always is. It's just a matter of like, if the devs aren't careful with it, they're gonna have like awful optimization. It's not an Unreal problem. Unreal, like out of the box, does run pretty heavy on things like memory. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's just any game engine comes down to the devs just have to optimize their game. Like simply, Unreal's no different. Unreal's harder to optimize for sure. I've worked professionally in Unreal, and trust me, I didn't work in optimization at all. I didn't touch it because that was a bitch. I just stayed away from that. I pretty much, whenever I was working on systems, I had our engineer kind of just, I would always run things by him. I'm like, I think I'm gonna set this up. Like, I'm gonna implement this. I'm gonna do it this way. Like, you know, give like a basic outline of how I plan to actually put it in. And I'm like, is this going to break things? And he would give me a yes or no. I didn't fuck with the optimization. I just double checked everything with our engineer on the team before doing anything. Because man, it's a lot. Game optimization is really hard. I understand it a little bit, not enough to where I would want to work in it.
Let me teach you what happens to those who play Raven, that's
I'm gonna die. I was not prepared for an AC fight. I was playing 2 lax. We're not on disc 2 yet. We're getting the hidden parts. We got thrown that curveball at the end of, not at the end, sorry. We got thrown the curveball once I unlocked every mission in the mission select. And I just ejected my blade. I meant to do that. Not every mission that has a hidden part is on the mission select. Which is great. So now we, like, to get some of these parts, I just have to play through the game again. Which is fine. Totally fine. Opinion on Unreal versus Unity? Right now, well, I mean, it depends what we're asking. Overall, I would say Unreal for various reasons, but it kind of depends on the question. Any advice for getting into game development? Download an engine, Unreal or Unity. I would recommend either depending on what you're trying to do. There's a different purpose for either of them, essentially. Just download one and YouTube is your friend and just start learning stuff. Maybe dabble in Game Maker. You could. I feel like Game Maker is one of those things where it's too much in terms of like training wheels, in my opinion. I think it's way better to just start in that kind of like middle to like intermediate category, because like you're gonna build the foundational skills there anyway. It's better to just do it in the environment that you're gonna use long term. I heard Unity now charges a monthly fee. Do they? I haven't heard that. What about Godot? What? What did you just ask me? Unity, business practice wise, Unity is going down a path, to be certain. Need those training wheels? Hey, you know, it's like, sorry. Also, if you're wanting to do more with written scripting, like just basic, like if you want to use C#, Unity is probably the way to go. Is Unity charging monthly now? I haven't heard about this. If you want to use like C#, which by the way is a very universal language, C# is a great language to understand how to use. Go Unity. If you want to use visual scripting, which a lot of, okay, here, right? Listen, chat. A lot of people right now are still very boomer about the visual scripting thing. And they're like, do not do visual scripting. You're not going to learn anything. Just stay away. But listen. Unreal Blueprint is a fucking game changer. AAA studios right now are using blueprints. If they're working in Unreal, like 8 out of 10 studios that are working in Unreal games, like in 5, not in 4, in UE5 are using Blueprint nowadays. Because Blueprint is amazing now. For a long time in 4, it was like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's missing some stuff, but like, you know, it's pretty good. But now UE5 Blueprint is actually so good. Like, I know the Dead Space remake runs entirely on Blueprint. That entire game, they visual scripted it. I'm not bullshitting. Like, they actually, the Dead Space remake runs entirely on blueprints. Visual scripting is becoming more popular even in the AAA space just because it's getting to the point where it can do everything you would want it to do. Like anything you could do with written script, you can do in Blueprint or any visual script. Not any good visual script, like anything that's at that level, mostly Blueprint, but you know, in a few years, I think visual scripting is just going to continue to go forward. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like having spaghetti. And to be honest, I really don't either. I've used Blueprint a lot. I'm a big Blueprint positive guy, more than most for sure. Okay, here's a problem. These both have parts. Hold on. Hold on. These both have parts. This might be a crisis moment. Pause. Safeguard escape route is on the list. These are both on the list. We're fine. Let's do the safeguard one, because this one should be easy. We can do both right here, but I don't know how to code, so I use blueprints, and blueprints are good. And to be fair, like blueprints, if you have any like basic coding knowledge, then you can pick up blueprints and know what to do. And even if you just start with blueprints and then you try to go to like written code, it's going to be a pretty easy swap. Although I don't think many people right now are making like, here's how to use C# if you're coming from blueprints. I don't think a lot of guides like that are out there. There might be. There should be. I feel like that would be a really, really good guide. Because, you know, it's things like a branch node in Blueprint. That's an if statement. That's all it is. There's the part. That's why I said that one would be easy. The other one is actually a challenge, like Silent Line kind of challenge. So we start here, where it's just grab it right there. People making computers in Minecraft Redstone. Minecraft Redstone, I still don't understand. It's a mystery to me. What anime are you watching right now? None right now. I'm not a huge weeb. I don't watch, like, I kind of just watch any like super mainstream anime whenever it comes around. Like I'm not talking, I know there's like a couple anime right now that among people who watch anime are super mainstream and popular. But like outside of that scene, not so much. I can't remember the names. I know people in False's chat have been talking about a couple of them lately. But like the last anime I watched was Chainsaw Man when that came out. That was good. I liked Chainsaw Man a lot. That was some good shit. What's TYBW? What is that? Chole be the one to dump head first into the deep end of a pool. No, but like I think for something like game development, well, in general, I think anything that is like a skill that you're gonna spend a long time working on, I think if you can learn the fundamental stuff in a more long-term, like, okay. Like training wheels are great on a bike because learning to ride a bike isn't that difficult. Like once you do it with the training wheels, you get the basics, you take them off and like, boom, you're riding a bike. That's it. But with like game development and like Game Maker and stuff, you could start with Game Maker. A lot of people do, and it works for people, but you could also learn all of those fundamentals in Unity or Unreal. And like you use Game Maker to kind of work your way up to the bigger stuff later on. So it's like, just go and learn the fundamentals in like the environment that you're eventually trying to work towards. Because in those environments like Unity and Unreal, it's very easy to learn the basics in those. Like it's not like it's that much harder. It's easier in Game Maker. But it's not hard in Unreal or Unity. Like all the stuff is still right there. The hell is your problem with Godot? Godot was outdated like 5 years ago. I don't know why we're still talking about Godot. 5 years might even be generous. It's not that Godot is terrible, to clarify. It's just, I don't see a reason to use Godot over its alternatives, personally. Bleach 1,000 Year Blood. Oh, I didn't like Bleach when I was younger. I watched it a little bit on, what was it called when Cartoon Network changed into anime at night? Was it Toonami? Is that what it was called? I watched it when I was younger. Point being. And I wasn't big on Bleach. Yeah, Toonami. Yeah, I watched it on Toonami when I was younger, and and I liked anime when I was younger. Like a lot. Like I watched a lot of like Dragon Ball. I watched a lot of the basic stuff that people my age watched growing up. Wait a second. What am I making room for? I thought that I was making room for... Do I have 2 of these that... Oh, the firing consumption. Oh, I could take this off. Why is that there? It's there because I had no one else, or nothing else to do with the slots. Fucking radar. Bigger radar coverage. So for this, I need to kill the AC in 50 seconds. So I'm just bringing the rifle that does like 1,000 damage a shot, buffing the shit out of it. Just got you into the indie dev blacklist. It's okay, there's like 12 people who use Godot still. It's fine. I can't please everyone.
Mission target sighted.
I didn't know it was called anime. Yeah, neither did I.
It's a trap.
Like when I was watching Dragon Ball and stuff, I never knew.
They chose you. Fine then. You'll regret accepting this mission.
Time to die to definitely not Zenaida again. No, I'm going to defeat her in less than 50 seconds.
Unit with weapons corresponding to various ranges.
Check this out. Oh god. She's overboosting. The sight lock with this rifle is small. Oh, fuck off. I think it's been more than or maybe not more. It's getting close. I don't think this is the run for the part. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, oh no, the bug would probably have a hard time with her rushdown. I was gonna say the bug's DPS might be the thing to get through this really quick. The bug would definitely struggle with her rushdown. No doubt. Defeat. I get it. Get it. Wrong game. What game? Huh? TLDR, if you're gonna use Godot, just use Unity. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My GDC talk, sorry. Not a TED, that's a GDC talk right there. Turned into Adult Swim? Well, okay, it did, you're right. Cause it, like, King of the Hill came on, right? And then like Family Guy and American Dad, and then the anime came on. Toonami is a part of Adult Swim. Okay, I was just thinking of the specific part.
Destroy the target.
What's GDC? Game Developers Conference. It's a big get together every year where all of the nerds in the industry go to like little, like, you know what a TED Talk is? Where, you know, someone's like giving a little panel about something and you just go and listen to it. It's that for game development. It's great. It's really good. I love GDC.
Not bad.
So many great GDC talks. I always talk about this one because it was a really good one. It was like the lead level and world designer for Breath of the Wild talking about how they created the map for Hyrule in that game. Like the process of designing that map. It was a really good talk, even though I don't like Breath of the Wild. Well, I do. I say that all the time. Compared to the other Zeldas, it's Breath of the Wild out of the Zelda games I've played is my least favorite Zelda, but it's still like an 8 out of 10. It's just when I compare it to the others, I'm so quick to be like, oh, I don't like it, but I do like it. I played like 100 hours of it. Of course I like it. I 100%ed it, and I say that I don't like it. It's just me being dumb. It's me being the average gaming Twitter user. Being like, oh, this game's only an 8 out of 10? It's awful, garbage, trash, unplayable. I don't know why you'd waste your time with this filth. I'm just a gaming Twitter user, that's all. If they remade Gen 2 and Gen 4, that would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Yan. It's certainly going. I might need a different setup. Why is the music in this so loud? Is it just me? Or did the music get really loud? I'm working on it. I'm adjusting my tactics. Oh, that's a chain gun, and that hurts a lot. Shit. Fuck. much health do you have? This is ridiculous. Just get really good at the parry blade and two-shot her. Yeah, of course. So easy. Just parry blade. You like breakcore? I don't dislike it. I don't listen to it like actively. I don't seek it out, but like Ultra Kill's music is good. This is gonna be Bug. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, let me give Bug a shot. If I could just stay far enough away to hit with the missiles, then Bug could drop an ace. Like, that's kind of his thing. Opinion on Splatoon? I played it on my ex-girlfriend's Switch a good bit. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, you have missile intercepts. Oh, but that's still, like, just even the amount that hit there, that's still good damage.
Not bad. I didn't think the Ark still had pilots. I'm sorry.
All right. What about your first association with Breakcore as Ultra Kill? I have Ultra Kill Brain Rot right now a little bit. Not helped by the fact that I haven't played it in days. And I've just been thinking about it a lot.
System switch to normal mode.
I've mentioned it a bit recently though. When we're gonna do another boom shoot soon. But we're also gonna do Ultra Kill. People really liked Ultra Kill, so I'm not taking it away too soon. The Unsra, I'm gonna stick with that. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. We all forgot how good Metal Bug is. No. So Bug is kind of bad. However, Bug's damage against like a single target, like if there's just a really tanky target you want dead, that's like Bug's specialty, is just destroying something really fast. Like as an all-around AC, Bug is not great. Did I already have this part? What is this part? What is... I don't know what category it is. This guide doesn't have the categories. It's a back part. A dual back part. I don't have it. The fuck? Why do I not have it? I destroyed that AC in less than 50 seconds. Why are there parts left? Destroy AC within 50 seconds. I did that. Why are there parts left? Huh? Explain, FromSoft. I'll do it again, just in case you don't believe me. Maybe it wasn't 50 seconds. That felt like it was less than 50 seconds. I'm gonna run a stopwatch. Do you have to play them outside of free mission? No, you don't. I got a part from free mission earlier, so it's definitely not that. Unless it's like specifically for the challenge-based ones. Oh no, even that. Yeah, the one I did earlier was a challenge-based one, wasn't it? So no, it doesn't have to be outside of free mission.
Not bad. I didn't think the Ark still had pilots. I'm sorry.
That was 19 seconds. I ran the stopwatch. I did it in 19 seconds. I stopped it late.
Target
For the
destruction.
record, I stopped this like a full second late. When I looked down at it, it said 19.
Mission objective achieved.
So,
System switch to normal mode.
if it doesn't give me the part, something is wrong with the guide, probably. We'll see. Maybe this time it's just gonna give it to me. I don't know. That was less than half the time required, going off of what the guide says. Does it go into the shop? Is it one of those things and the guide just isn't being specific? Does this game do that? It's called the Pegasus. It's like a dual back part called Pegasus. What? All right, are there YouTube videos maybe? How to get? No one's done. I'm getting a ton of Japanese PvP things for like Last Raven, with people apparently using. Maybe your game is broken? My game is broken. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh wait. No, it does. It says it's a back unit part. Supplemental boosters on your back unit. What? I saw the back unit thing and I was like, oh, maybe, or sorry, I saw the booster thing and I thought maybe it would be an extension rather than a back part, but it does say it's a back unit. That's a grenade launcher. I was like, is that extra boosters? Is that what that is? I'm just gonna see. I'm watching the part type to see if there are any other boosters in here. Doesn't look like it. We're back in rockets, missiles, torpedoes. What? Hello, Jacobian. That's not the key I wanted. Okay. I don't know why it's not giving it to me. I don't know why I'm not getting the part. Game glitched, maybe? Nexus, don't do this to me. Where's my part, Nexus? I'll do it one more time. I'll do it one more time. You have to get an S? I don't think there's mission ratings in this.
Destroy the target. the Ark still has pilots left.
I wasn't even using my maximum firepower. I accidentally had it on the 2-shot.
I'm sorry, Genobi.
You have to do it through the campaign?
Target destroyed.
That would be so weird if that's the case for this one. Because that's not the case otherwise.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
Like, we did a mission earlier where we got a challenge-based part, like a completion bonus kind of part, through free mission. I don't know. Yeah, normally when you get them, they pop up in that news column. Like, it gives you a letter to be like, hey, you got this, but I'm not getting it. It is the thing. I don't know, because these, yeah, I've done it 3 times for sure. It's on the free mission list, so I won't be able to forget about it. We'll come back to it. But I don't know why I'm not getting it. And if I have to do a whole fucking extra loop just for that part, oh boy. Wait a second. Yeah. The data save should save the game anyway. I know that it says that it won't, but I'm pretty sure I've loaded from data save before. Yeah, there's info. Sorry, it's not data, it's info save. Is this before I fought her? Like, actually fought her? Or did my compulsive saving screw me? It's before I fought her! Woo! Woo! Different name. It's not the wrong mission. It's like I'm using the free mission list and there's a big thing on it that says there's a part left. Like, it'll literally, any mission that has hidden parts on the part list in this game will say parts left or parts collected, depending on whether you have them or not. It's not the wrong mission. It is this one. It might just be weird in the sense where, like, you just have to do it actually in the campaign for whatever reason. We'll see. This time it's actually through the campaign.
Not bad.
Nuke her bitch ass. Metal bug for the win. Okay, the damage on this build is really stupid when the entire mission is just like kill this one AC. The damage on this is so stupid. It's awesome.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Like, for a general mission where you actually have to like go through where you have to actually go through and like fight, you know, like a whole level and all that, this build is pretty shit most of the time. But man, if it's just a single target AC fight, this is like the greatest build ever. Where is my part? What? Huh? It better be in my inventory. It better be. We did it through the campaign. I don't know. It genuinely seems to just not be working. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, parts left. Son of a bitch. Why? The topic thing? What topic thing? Topic thing? Look for another list. I don't know. It's so weird that I can't get this to drop when I'm so clearly meeting the criteria. Let's see if it's an issue for others. I just Google searched like Armored Core Nexus can't get Pegasus. I'm not finding any threads. Oh, there's one of my streams. You know how weird it is to search something on Google and then see your face stuck onto a mech in the results? You guys don't understand how strange it is every time it happens. Yeah, I'm not finding any threads about it or anything. Maybe you have to pick it up. No, it's a completion bonus. And the wiki and the part list that I'm using have the same criteria on it. Hold on. It's like a challenge-based thing. All hidden parts. Here, I'll check another list just to be sure. Control F for Pegasus. Yeah, this mission, destroy AC Red Star in 50 seconds or less. Yeah, so they all say the same thing for it. The wiki. Yeah, it's, you know, Armored Core Wiki, but that's a third source. They all say the exact same thing. But I've done that like 4 times. In campaign, in free mission. I don't know. I could try. I don't know if I want to reset the game. That might be. We are working off of an info save here. Maybe missile. There's no way that they have exceptions for specific builds on it, right? Like that would be ridiculous. There's no way that that's the case. There would just be, there's nothing like that in Armored Core where it's like, oh yeah, you got to do this, but like if you use this weapon, it doesn't count. To my knowledge, there's nothing like that. It would be weird if this was like the one time that there was. But to humor the idea, give me like $2,500 damage. I mean, say less. Let's not kill her in over. And where is it? Destroy AC within 50 seconds. Big arm laser. I can carry this, right? Yeah, okay. We can try that too. We're not trying that. You bitches. Oh, what if you waited a whole minute and then killed her? No. Stop. I refuse. There's the energy weapon parts. But what if it works? It won't work. Let's see. No missiles. This is the last thing I'm testing before I just go for a loop of the campaign. Just go and get other parts and come back. Oh wow, this takes a bit to lock on, eh?
Not bad.
What did he just... Oh, he's saying the ranges thing. I was like, what is he talking about? Weapons, huh? What warning is this? I thought it was because of my weapon for a second. Ow. Fuck. He found a video? What did you find? Anything different, Gustavo? Anything? How did you find a video? I tried to search like how to get, you know, whatever. And all I got was like PvP tournament stuff. This bitch.
Defense is damaged. Halting combat. Returning to base.
What video did you find? Okay. Oh my God. In the description of this video. Oh, fuck. You guys, the game is bugged. Okay, 100%. We are making an exception for this, and no one is going to tell me otherwise. Get this, because this isn't my fault, okay? You must get the WB31B Pegasus on your first playthrough. Supposedly, there's a bug that prevents you from getting this part in later playthroughs. So yes, get the Pegasus on your first playthrough, or else, ... If you don't get it on the first loop of the game, you can never get it. We're skipping the Pegasus, and no one's gonna bitch about it. I'm not... We are on the third loop of this game. We are not resetting for this one part. I met the criteria. We all saw... I did it like 5 times. The only thing that we didn't do is actually get the part in our inventory. I wasn't gonna use it anyway. All right? So we're all on the same page. I did the challenge like 4 times. Now it has 2 likes. I liked it. I did the challenge. Can't tell me I didn't. The part is bugged. I'm moving on. I will not hear any arguments. None. I've already made the decision. I am 99% of the vote here. Don't forget it. Never forget it. 99%, let's go. Hey, if nothing else, this is the one game so far that doesn't have a percent counter. So, unless you know, which I mean, most of us are gonna know, but if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. And I met the criteria like 4 times. Like I said, not like I was gonna use the part anyway. So, as far as I'm concerned, we got it. Personally. A sequel to the Silent Line 99%. Silent Line was even weirder though. Because we genuinely like quadruple checked everything and it seems like the percent counter is just bugged. Likely because of Human Plus if I had, or not Human Plus, sorry. What's it? OP Intensify being carried over from the save transfer. I think that's why we didn't get 100.
Your time is at hand, Raven.
I think that the like challenge to get all the upgrades for OPI just don't count if you come into the game with OPI, like towards the percentage, I mean. I'm pretty sure that's why we got 99, because we checked everything in the menus that day, like at least twice per thing, if not more, and we couldn't find anything missing. So that's another criteria, or sorry, another case of just because FromSoft's game is weird and buggy doesn't mean that I didn't do it. We were all here for it. We all saw what we saw. Can't tell me I didn't do it. A Night Dive level remaster of Armored Core. Oh, dude, let's just get Night Dive on it. Why have I never? I mean, they do FPS, like that's kind of their thing, but you know what? I'll reach out to Steven Kick. I'll try to convince the man. I know that FPS is their thing, and I know they're doing they're doing PO'd right now for whatever fucking reason. I say it like I'm not gonna buy it.
How can this be?
Got 100%. I was playing the PSP versions. Well, yeah, the PSP versions are different. It's a different version. There's probably a lot of bugs in the original that got ironed out for the PSP version.
No energy sources detected. Area secure.
Because, like, genuinely. And I even said, if anyone can figure out what I'm missing, we will go back and do it. And no one has figured it out yet. Like, no one has managed to be like, oh, you missed this. Like, the whole VOD is there of me checking everything and, like, going over all the criteria. And I said, as soon as anyone, like, figures out what it might possibly be, I'll go back and fix it if someone can figure it out. But no one's figured it out. So, here we are. Not playing Silent Line. Because, fuck that. Destroy City Defense Force. Oh, this is just a mission completion thing? I probably have this. Hold on. This is a side shield. It's an extension. Let's see. Do I have the Iwato? I don't. Oh. Oh, I might know. What game has gone down the most because of in Armored Core specifically? Like, what game have I come to enjoy a lot less because of the 100% process? Silent Line. No, like, no other possible answer. It's Silent Line. In terms of, like, what game would I be much more critical of than I was in my original review now that I've 100%ed it, it would be Silent Line. I gave that game way too much credit, and now I know. Night Dive does... They take, like, old 90s games, and they do ports of them to their engine, which is called the Kex engine, where they just legitimately rebuild these games from the ground up. Like, they go and get the source code from whatever company they're purchasing the rights for the remaster. They go and get the source code, put it into their engine, get everything working, like, as is. They polish up the visuals a little bit. Like, they're known for adding in, like, a new lighting engine to Quake. Like, Quake 1 and 2. when they did those ports, they just gave the games entirely new lighting engines because fuck it. And they also have like a mod menu in Quake 1 now where you can just go and like download community made mods right from the main menu on PC and console. They just go in and they port these old 90s games but make them way better than they were before. So a Night Dive remaster, if there's like an old 90s games that you like, it's like the greatest thing ever. That Night Dive gets their hands on it and does a remaster. Because it also makes it super accessible for like new audiences, as well as just making it a way better way to go back and revisit, right? I've got the plan for avoiding these landmines. I know how I can get through this mission. Shit. That was it.
Mission objective achieved. System switch.
Fuck this mission. And that's a hidden part just for completing the mission. I never actually completed this one because I was just like, yeah, I don't want to do this. This is a terrible mission. All right, Anaket, we'll see you around. If I continue doing more boomer shooters on the channel, you'll probably see a lot of Night Dive works. Considered mods and cheats. It's kind of like a little bit. I've modded MGS1. The version of MGS1 that I played was the old PC port from 2000 with mods that restore it to being more in line with the PS1 version, like almost identical outside of just a couple things. But it kind of depends. Where the fuck is my part? Huh? Where's my part? Hold on, that was Destroy City Defense Force, which doesn't show as having a hidden part. It's also not in... Is it a different Destroy City Defense Force? It says mission completion bonus, but what? Huh? It was an extension. It's not in the shop. Is there more than one? No, like that's the mission. What? Why is Nexus like this? Genuinely.
Main system engaging combat.
The targets
Is Nexus cooked? Nexus might just be the most scuffed 100% so far. Like Silent Line was the 100% that never ends. Nexus might just be the 100% where I'm literally fighting the game the entire time because nothing is working the way I'm told it's supposed to. It's like, oh yeah, just do this, and then I do it, and it's like, oh, no part, no. Maybe next time. That's stupid. I think that Nexus is one of the most clearly rushed AC games in the series. It might just be the most clearly rushed game in the series, honestly. It's the game that feels the most like, yeah, we wanted to do more, but we just didn't have the time. And it definitely seems to be up there in terms of bugs, although Silent Line is pretty bad in terms of bugs too. What the fuck? Hold on, Gustavo, this is the same guy. Let me read his description. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I know why I didn't get the part. I don't like it. One bit. So you see when you go to do the mission, look at the rewards, right? Notice how it doesn't say like AC part, even though it's apparently just a part you get for completing this mission. Here's the thing. To get this part, complete the mission. However, before getting to this mission, you must have a low corporate trend for Mirage. The other walkthroughs claim you need to keep your corporate trend high for Mirage. The walkthrough I'm using doesn't mention anything about this. However, every time I did a fresh run and keeping it under 30%, I did not get the Iwado. In fact, starting this mission on this cold save run, or sorry, before starting this mission on this cold save run, I showed my corporate trend for Mirage. It was at 14% before getting the mission. If you truly want to unlock the Iwado, the mission briefing for this mission must say advance AC parts as an advanced reward. I have the unlock conditions down pat. Keep the Mirage corporate trend under 15%. Essentially avoid Mirage's missions like the plague. So we're gonna have to come back to this one. We're just gonna have to do this on another loop, simply. There's no other option. I don't like it, but that's what it is. What's here now? Do we have any? Nope. Okay. We'll just play this then. He is so human plus plus, so plus pilled that he has 9 balls. Ninebreaker would like to have a word with you. Ninebreaker doesn't feel like a rushed game. Ninebreaker feels like we just needed to make more money. It doesn't, like, there's nothing about Ninebreaker, to me at least, that feels like, oh yeah, there were higher aspirations here, but we just didn't have the time. It kind of just feels like the idea was terrible from the offset. In my opinion, that might be a hot take. I know among some people, they're like, there are Ninebreaker defenders out there, though from what I understand, it's mostly from a PvP perspective. I know when I did my Ninebreaker video and was shitting on it a lot of people from like the PvP crowd were like, no, 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 no. You are missing the point. This was a game for the PvP players, so that you could just have the game and have all the parts unlocked like pretty much off the bat. We need to fund the next project sort of game. Yeah, it was genuinely like a we need funding kind of game, if you ask me. That's definitely how it felt. This is like, there seems to have been this great idea to like remake Gen 1 in the new hardware, But then someone from publishing was like, no, you guys, we can't just remake an old game. No one's gonna buy it. So they had to like throw together a quick campaign here and then relegate the original intention off to disc 2. That's my tinfoil hat theory with Nexus. Because when you play disc 2, way more effort went into disc 2. Like, just the production quality is significantly higher in disc 2. Crazy difference between the two even. Like, it's jarring going from playing disc 1 a whole lot and then jumping to disc 2. It's like, what? Is this even the same game? Like, what am I playing? This feels alien. It's weird. It feels like the disc 2 of this game has the production value that like Last Raven has. But disc 1 of this game just doesn't. Like, that's just not there for whatever reason. So my tinfoil hat is that they were just gonna remake Gen 1. But then someone was like, no, we can't sell this like as a standalone product. No one will want it. So they made disc 1 as like a
Main system.
to like essentially give a reason to purchase the game, like to give new content outside of just disc 2. Talking about Nexus, yeah. And I know there's probably more interviews out there about like old gen Armored Core games. I know for a fact there are more interviews out there about old gen games. And by old gen, in this case, I actually just mean pre-gen 6. Is all I mean. That are exclusively in Japanese. And in the words of Edward Richtofen, I don't speak Japanese. Though I'm trying. I'm working on it. Taking some time, as it does when you're going from English to Japanese. So those interviews,
Mission objective. System switch to normal mode.
I can't read them. Did you get the part? No. Were you up and away when I found out what was happening with it? That mission was, you have to have very low, what's it? Hold on, it shows here, right? Yeah, corporate trend with Mirage, like less than 15% to get the part to drop. That's how you get it. So, for the, yeah, the sewer, that's what I'm talking about. You have to have less than 15% trend for Mirage. So you have to do like a whole campaign run up to about the halfway point without really taking on any Mirage missions if you can avoid it. That's awful. Yeah, it's pretty shit. So we're looping. We are looping. I didn't even know that. It's tough. Yeah. So, like, along with, we already had to go back and replay, like, the first half anyway, because of just parts that I'm missing from the early portion of the game that you can't get through free mission. But I'm just gonna have to play further for that specific part and intentionally not accept Mirage missions along the way, as I can avoid it. Because sometimes you're just forced into Mirage missions.
Main system.
Destroy all targets.
Do you regret not moving on to disc 2? No. This is gonna make disc 2 so much better. You know, the night and day difference between them. You know, you'll be able to see how much better disc 2 is. We might do some disc 2 here soon, actually. Like, maybe for the last hour, I just go play disc 2. To be honest. Might not be the worst idea. It's like the reverse of how it normally worked, right? It's like, oh yeah, well, it's a Kisaragi mission that the part is given to you on. So I guess because they don't like Mirage, they're like, oh, hey, you don't work for Mirage, so we'll give you extra to do this for us. Which is kind of weird, but I guess that's what they were going for.
No energy sources detected. Area secure.
At least we've got this nice and smooth, like, all-around build just for clearing missions in this game. Struggles against, like, boss fights, but just general use is, like, S tier. Nothing quite like a rifle and a mid-weight build. Yeah, I might actually just do a few more minutes of this and then do disc 2 for the rest of the day. Like, trying to be neutral. I feel like they gave up on it at a certain point, right? Where they're just like, we're over it. Who's dying? Okay, this one also has an asterisk on it and says mission completion bonus, which is... Hold on. Let's see. I now have this channel that Gustavo found the video from, where genuinely, like, this video that I'm looking at right now, for this part, you guys, 12 views. So actually, here, anyone who is in the process of 100%ing Nexus, this guy right here, Fire Leo KF Bat, 10 subscribers, 12 views-ish a video. These are from, like, a few months ago, like 6 months ago. He has these very detailed descriptions with everything you need to know. So there you go. You're welcome. Anyone in the future, you're welcome. That's probably not going to help many people, but it might. Secret part, complete the mission. That's it. It's just... I might have this then. Let's give him 13. Yeah, someone else. Go. Hold on. The baboon arms. They're heavyweight arms. Okay, I do have these. I've completed this mission already. I was like, if there's no... I don't know why this guy has an asterisk on it. This guy... The resources for 100%ing old AC content is so bad. Like, weirdly bad. You gotta give that guy a shout out. Oh, I probably will in that case. I'm like, this dude right here. This is the savior of the Nexus Disc 1 100%. Let me tell you. Yeah, the resources out there for 100%ing any of these old AC games is, like, they're pretty rough. Anyway, no secret part here. What is this? AC performance test. This'll go fast. A bunch of cunning bastards working in the shadows. That's what I'm saying. They seem like they're trying to be neutral, but really, what are they doing? What are they doing back there? I think they're up to something.
The test will begin shortly. We need to collect accurate data.
I'm gonna do Nexus in a couple weeks.
Please ensure that you
good luck.
Your full attention.
Get the one part on your first run. I don't even remember what the destroying the AC in less than 50 seconds part. Make sure you do that your first run. Wow.
The data collected should prove valuable.
Thank you.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
the strange insects we see throughout their gen. They're a bunch of bastards. Probably, maybe, I don't know. The Kurosawa. What? Why is it the Kurosawa? Okay, same missions. Wait, is this the same one? It's not on the list. Okay, just double checking. We're invading warehouses. This shouldn't take much time. Just want to move on to disc 2. Hey, I got a couple more in me. All right, the Cool Sawa. That's a nickname I could get behind. Isn't it named after a dev? Or no, it's named after someone. Was it a dev? I don't remember. Is this one of those cases where it's named after a dev, like the COD Zombies ray gun? Nice audio. There's the gap. Oh, ceiling turrets. Fuck. The dog PNG. I was recently educated on the dog PNG. Is the family name of one of the OG devs. Yeah.
Energy sources detected. Area secure. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
It's honestly like, sorry, my brain right now is like fixated on how poor the old gen 100% guides are, like genuinely. It's one of those things where if I wasn't already spending most of my day outside of stream working on videos, I, like, as a side project, would be compelled to make, like, actual good resources for 100%, because Jesus. Mark II is exclusive to portable? I think it is. I think the Gen... no, which one is? What is the normal Gen 3 Kurosawa called, if that is the case? I don't remember. If not the Mark II, what's the normal one in Gen 3?
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh, MWG. Okay, so there are two of them. They put the Gen 2 Kurosawa into the portable versions. This is news to me. Ah, shit. Bitch. Oh, it just uses the AC2 model. Okay, so it's not like stat-wise pulled over. Come on. Oh, sweet Jesus.
One target remaining.
Just the AC2 Sawa model. Okay. My brain right now. My brain is sitting here and it's like, maybe I could find a way to fit that into my schedule. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't even be playing around with the idea. It's a dangerous idea. I'm getting into the later portions of Metal Gear. We don't really have any like spin-offs left for Metal Gear now. I don't think we do. No, they're all like pretty proper titles from this point on. And Survive. Yeah, if I'm correct off the top of my head, I think the schedule for Metal Gear videos from this point on is MGS4, which is a video that terrifies me. I think Peace Walker after that. Yeah, Peace Walker, then Rising. Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, Survive. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that I just listed them in the right order. Not 100%, but that sounds right to me. Okay, destroy mine power systems. Destroy a stack of boxes near the tunnel exit to find an AC part. That's easy. It's a part in the map. We are so good here. Not ACXI, Armored Core Bias. Listen, if ACXI had interesting things to talk about, I would have talked about it. I got the point. Ground Zeroes is a standalone? Yeah, Ground Zeroes is also just gonna help with the Phantom Pain video not being long as fuck. Like, it lets me kind of split up a lot of just the basics of 5's gameplay and put that into a game. Isn't Ground Zeroes like 2 hours long? So like I can play through that, cover what little story content there is, cover the majority of the gameplay stuff that at least isn't completely unique to Phantom Pain, because I'm sure there are differences. And just, you know, save my brain. Loves the long stuff though. The algorithm loves it. My end of the month payment loves it because RPM. In simpler terms, longer video means more ads play as you continue to watch the video, like mid-roll ads. So it's just more money per view if the video is longer, simply. But like, for my sanity and for the schedule, it's a fucking nightmare to have videos like MGS2, MGS3 consistently. The equivalent of the tanker mission. Feels weird to not include it with MGS5. Hey, they sold it as its own thing. It's easier on the schedule. I thought about putting them together since it's only like 2 hours, but the MGS5 video will be plenty long as it is. Basically a prologue. It kind of works out.
One target remaining.
Sorry, I'm gonna be watching the exit to every tunnel. For mouse and key to be comfortable? Wait, what? Oh, mouse and keyboard doesn't sound ideal for Armored Core. No, I'm personally a controller guy for Armored Core, but I can see how mouse and keyboard would feel really good in it. Like, I know a lot of people really like playing AC6 on mouse and keyboard, but I think it's just because, you know, I've played all the Armored Core games on controller because none of them were on PC before. That... Oh, is this the stack of boxes? No. It was dumb of Konami to split them up. I bet you it was Kojima. I bet you it wasn't Konami. I could be wrong. But I feel like that was not a Konami thing. I don't feel like that was publishers being like, oh, we need money, give us money. I think that was Kojima being like, yeah, let's put out like a little tease for the game. Like, let them get excited for it. There's the part. Oh, it's the funky ass head part. I love this thing. Oh, that's locked. Okay. I've got 50 seconds. It's also a case of we need funding. Maybe. I feel like it could totally be Kojima being like, let's just put out like a little teaser. Because didn't people really like Ground Zeroes outside of it being short? Like, I remember at the time when it came out, everyone was talking about Ground Zeroes when it came out.
Good work, Raven.
Like, everyone. Like, positively. Everyone was like, dude, Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to be so good.
System switch to normal mode.
When they played that, everyone was like, this game is going to kick ass. But I've also heard that MGS5, like, core gameplay is just the best. It seems like story-wise, that game really has people split, just going off the comments. But it seems like everyone pretty much agrees that just the gameplay side of stuff in MGS5 is, like, peak. It's just as good as it gets, sort of thing. Has really good versus ECM. That actually might be a good headpiece for Bug. Oh, but I like the cicada head for the aesthetic. Yeah, I still like the cicada head. Never mind. Armor decor is important, everyone. This mission has a part. Destroy the second building farthest away from you, southwest of your starting point. We're destroying buildings. For licensing those 80s songs is such a money vacuum. Bro, it really is. Like, licensing music is a nightmare for, like, game preservation especially. Because, yeah, it's a great idea for a few years, and then you need to renew the license. Or delist the game. Like, that's the option a lot of people get stuck with. And a lot of publishers just delist the game because it's like, well, we're not going to sell enough to, like, justify paying for this license.
Main system.
Or, oh my god, I'm playing as Bug. Hold on, southwest, brother. All right, we make it work. I'll blow everything up. I don't know what direction is north because I don't have a radar. Oh, I forgot I was gonna move on to disc 2, to be honest. Hold on, right now I'm in the flow of getting parts. Give me another few minutes, because we're getting missions that actually have parts in them. Second farthest away from you in one of the corners. It'll be in one of these, surely. Doesn't mean these, right? There's a compass? Oh. So there is. Southwest. Do I have this? I don't think I have this. Second furthest away. I think this mission is on free mission, but genuinely, this is a moment for me right now where I'm just like, I don't know if I have this or not. I feel like that it would have been one of those buildings. Heading north. Well, this is the southwest corner. I'm facing north looking that way, but this is the southwest corner. Oh, shit. This is southeast. Fuck me. So it would have been in one of these. Second furthest away. It's in none of these. I'm about to die.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat. Returning to base.
All of them start and end on their own term. It's true. You could just play any of them and be fine. But they're all so self-referential at the same time. Like, you miss a lot of references. Like, even if you didn't play MGS1 and you played 2, there's so much being referenced throughout that game's plot that's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. Even playing MGS1, which a lot of people, MGS1 was, oh yeah, part collected. Okay, I just already had it. I'm a gamer like that. Anything about ambushing stuff? No? Give me one more. Since I've already gone over, just give me one more thing. Sometimes, like, I always say, oh yeah, I'm gonna move on impulsively, and then I'm like, I lock in the next few minutes again. Like, I get that little breadcrumb that's just, oh, I've made some progress, so I feel better now, so let me make more progress. It happens all the time. This is one of those moments.
The ACs are a new Kisaragi weapon. Not much is known about them.
This will be the last one, I promise. MGS4 is an insane exception to that. No comment. I would, of course, know nothing about that. Definitely not.
Unable to analyze the target.
Don't know what you're talking about. My first MGS was 3. MGS 3 is definitely, you could play MGS 3 as the first one because there's no, like, you know, there's no prerequisite. There are like funny little nods, and there's stuff like if you played MGS 1 and you see this guy named Ocelot start using a revolver a few hours in, you're like, oh, that's that Ocelot. You know, you get stuff like, but it could be your first and you would have, like, there wouldn't be anything directly referenced that you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But even playing MGS 1, like, the amount of references from Metal Gear 2 is insane in that game. You know, like, Gray Fox and Zanzibar and Big Boss, like, all of that is Metal Gear 2. And, you know, if you just played MGS 1 thinking, like, oh yeah, this is the first in the series, like a lot of people did back in the day. In America, at least, and Europe, to be fair. You just be like, oh, okay, this is all like lore, sure. I'm just learning as we go. But like, you know, Metal Gear 2 did actually exist in Japan, like 8 years before that, and there's so many references. You definitely weren't complaining about a 46-minute long cutscene in False's chat last night and having like 6,000 words of note? No, definitely not. Of notes. No, absolutely not. Oh, still fine. I mean, of course it's fine, but you miss a lot. On that first playthrough, at least. You know, like later. Oh, okay. I said this was the last one. That last one. But chat, this mission has a part. Oh, wait, it's a completion bonus? I might already have it. Ambush Crest HQ Force. Let's see. If I have it, then we'll just switch over. I promise. I promise. I was gonna switch over, but then it's like, okay, wait, this... Hold on. What is CR? What is that? What are you? Arms. These are arms. A88 FG. A88 FG. I don't think I have these. A88 FG. It's possible I might have sold them, but I just don't think I have them. No, I don't. All right, one more. One more. MGS4, I know nothing. Oh, that's why I don't have it. I now know why I don't have this part. Did I save? Hold on, I should save. before this. It's a playable movie, right? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait, I speedrun the PS2 port, the subsistence port of Metal Gear Classic sometimes, yet I effing hate that game. I like the first Metal Gear as like, you know, once you know the game at least, it's only like a few hours long. Like it's like when I did the streams of it, I think it took me like 5 hours to rerun the first game. It took me like 8 hours the first time. About, I don't remember actually, but roughly that long, I think. And it's not that long. Pretty good for its time. It's got a lot of those 80s things that I don't love, like just general like 80s game design. Padding definitely included. The thing I complain about the most from old ass game design is just like padding out the game with the dumbest bullshit, like the bit where Big Boss tells you to jump in the truck and it literally just transports you back to the beginning of the game. And it's like, well, time to run all the way back to the final tower again because he just decided to do that because he's a bitch. Stuff like that. That I hate. Did you use a map? No, I did not use a map. Hello, false. I had to look up the bit to get the rocket launcher. That thing, like, that's also just horse shit. That's like old ass game design that doesn't work anymore. Is that bit where it's like, oh yeah, you have to step into this one specific room and call this specific frequency to unlock a door that gives you the only weapon in the game that can get you the key card to progress forward. That's like, what the fuck, right? That's just insane. I don't know how that exists. But aside from, like, on the most of Metal Gear 1, despite like age and super outdated game design, is pretty solid. I enjoy it. Pun intended, I guess. It wasn't intended. But there you go. Thought you loved games like that? No, I fucking hate it. If it's like an optional secret, then like, sure, it's kind of cool. It's just like, how would I ever figure this out without the internet? But in the case of Metal Gear 1, it's the only way you can complete the game. Like, you have to figure it out to even be able to beat the game. In that case, it's dog shit. I did it. Made sense back then. It didn't make sense back then. Don't let anyone tell you it made sense back then. I know their secrets. And by them, I mean the boomers. You know what they had when they got to that one point in Zelda where to progress, you had to find the dungeon that was hidden beneath one specific tree in the entire overworld? Do you know what they had? They had something called the Nintendo Hotline. Okay? I'm outing the boomers on this one. They'll tell you, oh, just figure it out. The gamers these days just want to have their hands held. No, no, no. They had the Nintendo Hotline. Free number to call. It was listed in every manual back then. In American releases, at least. Probably Japanese, too. And you could call them and say, hey, I'm playing this game. I'm at this point. How do I go forward? And they literally had people in call centers with, like, written out walkthroughs of the game. It was a 900 number. Oh, it was a 900 number. Not free to call. That's why they had them. It was never mind. It was a 900 number. He's right. I got carried away in my anger. People will be like, it made sense. You just had to actually use your brain. People like just having their hands held. No, you had a phone number to call. You had magazines, Nintendo Power, right? You had walkthroughs. You just didn't have Google. I don't know why people are like, oh yeah, we were just smarter gamers back then. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Okay. I got a part. I'm happy. When Nintendo had good customer service. Kind of. They made you pay for it, right? Like you had to pay to call the number. You had to buy the magazine. But it was there, I guess. 1-900 meant you had to pay for that? Yep. I don't remember. Does disc change work here? Nope. Absolutely not, no. Drop a save state, why not? I have so many PS2 games dumped. Whenever I look at that ever expanding list, and it gets longer every time I do a review series. The PS2 had so many games that every time I do a review series, like it's so uncommon that I do one where I don't need to play games for the PS2. I always have to. My PS2 game collection, it has expanded so much just from these last 3 review series. I'm telling you, dude. And if it's not like my collection expanded, it was like I'm bumming a copy off of my buddy. In the case of Armored Core, because I don't actually keep these copies. He just lets me use them for content purposes. Because he's a homie like that. You can't pay to get shit for your old consoles, even if you pay? Wait, what? There was a mandatory block on a random floor that you had to destroy to progress. It wasn't signaled in any way. Those were just the good old days. I've played the original Metroid to completion, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Is that a PCSX2 menu? Terrorism, felony, thieverism? I'm so happy that the Duck Station guys and the PCSX2 guys are the same guys. There's a percent counter on disc 2. Are you fucking shitting me? You guys, look at the bottom. What is Nexus disc 1? What is it? Why is disc 2 better in every single way? It's time for the better game. Bro, why is there a percent counter on disc 2 and not on disc 1? It's right there. It's right there. Oh my god. 2 is greater than 1? It's true. The math adds up. What the fuck? Okay, I've completed these 2. Nintendo is removing years worth of content from Gary's mod. What the fuck? What are they doing? Oh boy. The Verge, good outlet. If you don't know, if you're ever looking for, well, good outlet for gaming news. I can't speak to their other stuff, but The Verge does good reporting on the games industry, at least. Gary's mod is taking down decades of Nintendo-related add-ons. Fuck. The game's creator, Gary Newman, has confirmed that the copyright takedown requests are legit. Oh my god. Oh, Nintendo! What are you doing? The popular physics sandbox game Gary's Mod is pulling all of its Nintendo-related add-ons following copyright takedown requests from the gaming giant. On Wednesday, the developers of Garry's Mod made a post on Steam saying users may have noticed that certain Nintendo-related workshop items have recently been taken down. If you don't know how Steam works, workshop is modded content. It's user-made mods. Adding that this is not a mistake as the takedowns came from Nintendo. It's actually Nintendo, yes. This is Gary Newman, quite literally the guy who made Garry's Mod, confirming it. I have been assured that the takedowns have been verified by Nintendo as legit, so this will now continue as planned. Sorry, and then he put some emojis of pushing a mushroom into the garbage. This is Nintendo's content, and what they allow and don't allow is up to them. They don't want you playing with that stuff in Garry's Mod, that's their decision. We have to respect that and take down as much as we can. This is an ongoing process as we have 20 years of uploads to go through. What the fuck? Let's all remember the Verge's PC build video. We don't talk about that one. Their industry reporting is great though, even if they don't know how to build a PC. Garry's Mod began removing Nintendo-related content earlier this year, but some users believed these requests were from a copyright troll rather than from Nintendo itself. After looking into this most recent round of copyright takedowns, Garry's Mod creator Gary Newman confirmed on X, Twitter, that he has been assured the takedowns requests are legit. The takedown requests mean Garry's Mod will have to remove a huge swath of Nintendo-related maps and other items. Over the years, player-made content on Garry's Mod has allowed players to do things like turn Super Mario 64 into a first-person shooter, or even explore Hyrule as Link. Since there is just so much Nintendo-related content on Garry's Mod, developers are asking the community to remove any infringing work they've uploaded. The Verge reached out to Nintendo with requests for comment, but didn't immediately hear back. Nintendo has long been known to be fiercely protective of its intellectual property. The company was involved in the removal of the Dolphin emulator from Steam last year and filed a $2.4 million lawsuit against the developers of the Nintendo Switch emulator Yuzu, leading to the shutdown of other emulators over fear of legal action from Nintendo. Thank you, False.
Struggle operatives have incited workers in Avalon
yeah,
Valley to rise up against Chrome. Our intention is to stem Chrome's relentless drive to secure power over the region.
Full mission briefings with voice acting, by the way. Cough, cough. Disc 1. Sorry.
The hope was that Chrome would lash out without any consideration for their actions and thereby turn the region's populace against them. So far, this hasn't happened. The situation cannot be allowed to drag out in its current state, so we've decided to switch tactics and go on the offensive. If we destroy Chrome's security units, we can expose their vulnerability. Head to the bridge and help the workers accomplish this task. Take care not to injure any workers, as this would reflect poorly on our movement.
It's the bridge mission from AC1, but instead of killing the workers who are protesting, you're defending them. Beautiful. And the normal res. I explained it before. It's because I have it set to not stretch for FMVs.
Engaging combat.
Disc 2 is a straight Gen 1 remake. Yes. I thought it was a new game. No, it's legitimately a straight Gen 1 remake. And it's way better than Disc 1. Like, you see it, right? It's got the percent counter. It's got full briefings and voice acting. You'll even see, this mission doesn't have one, but from the couple missions we did play already, when I checked it out a little bit, like full, like intro, outro cutscenes that are really well animated, which Nexus Disc 1 has a little bit of, but like, at least the ones that we saw here, it's just like, bro, this is, in my mind, my tinfoil hat theory lives on. Because it's just like, this is better. Like, this is clearly where all the work went. Right? You look at it for long enough and you're like, yeah, they put way more effort into Disc 2. Disc 1 is what management made them do. That's my tinfoil hat theory. Exactly. Is it a full remake or just some missions? I don't know the exact amount. It's not full. It's a shit ton of missions though. It's not entirely remade, but it's a lot of missions. We can go look. I can just blow through them real quick and see. S rank, that easy. One and done. Oh yeah, here, let me show you the rest of the stuff too in a second. 3, 5, 8. I can do math. 10, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 35, 37, 39 missions from Gen 1. From all the games, from AC1, Project Phantasma, and Master of Arena. It is legitimately all of Gen 1. Very little from Master of Arena, though, weirdly. Probably because Master of Arena was so... like, most of its missions were directly story-based instead of, like, filler. Just, like, random stuff to go and do sort of thing. I don't know, Project Phantasma was like that, too, actually. Disc 1 is the filler. Genuinely, Disc 1 is the filler. Absolutely. Hold on. It's in the archive, right? It popped up and said, like, new poster unlocked, new whatever. Right? Episode movie. Oh, this is... Hold on. This is like a little thing they made, like a little lore dump about the Great Destruction. Like pre-AC1 lore. Little lore dump about the Great Destruction. I don't know if I have any. Yeah, I have 0 of 60. What I do have some of that's really cool is they have this little gallery. How do I hide the menu? Where you can go and look at like old promotional like posters and artwork from the Gen 1 games. And this one's pretty neat. But this one, this old Project Phantasma poster is sweet. This poster is fucking cool. What's the new one I just got? How did I... Oh, that was all right. That's fine. It's okay. But this one's cool. Wait, is that the... That's like a variation of the AC1 cover AC fighting the Project Phantasma cover AC. Yeah. That used the first image render on the box. AC1 isn't even on PC. These posters are stylish. I really like the second one, the Project Phantasma one. That's sweet. They've got the pricing on it and everything. It's cool. I like the posters. And then soundtrack, is this? Yep, it's a jukebox. Armored Core jukebox. Ah, I was like, will it save as my menu music or something? Could I make... Damn it, that would have been so much better. Love grip. Grip the other side. This is a... Oh. Oh, it tells you where the tracks are from. This is an original track for Nexus, Grip the Other Side. Hold on. Wait for it. Surely. That's good shit. That's a solid remix. Another Age. They have the Another Age theme on here. They have a couple tracks from Another Age on here. Oh, this is a good track. Why does they have AC3 music on here? 9. Okay. Just because everyone saw it. There you go. There you go. You happy? You got your piano? Is this just, they have silent line music. Is this just like, they just picked all their favorite tracks from all the games up to this point and threw them on disc 2? I guess. Anywho. There's more game to play. Oh, hold on. You see, the effort. I'm telling you, it's so clear. Hold on. Chrome's rapid expansion into territorial waters is becoming a cause for concern. They are not a true threat yet, but that will change if their actions go unchecked for much longer. It's an alarming development. They give you the background. They give you this little Star Wars text crawl to be like, hey, here's what's going on behind what you're about to play. Okay, this one's a direct remake. And it also will say like remake or expanded or just reverse side, whatever.
Opted to hire an escort to accompany their transport submarine during its next voyage.
I like the submission for the record.
Your objective during this mission will be to safeguard the submarine against attacks and ensure that it reaches its destination safely. It is impossible to predict what kind of trouble might be encountered during the trip, so prepare your AC as best you see fit.
Okay. I'd pay for a DLC to add these songs to 6. Okay, so you know Tekken, anyone who knows Tekken, right? Isn't this more of a greater hit or greatest hits? Kind of is. But they change a lot of stuff.
They're enemy battle cruisers. Stay alert.
You know how Tekken has the jukebox? If they just did that for AC, just put all the soundtracks in, let you customize the tracks, like when they play and stuff like that, the way Tekken does. You see how they have a cutscene to introduce? It's a bit of a greatest hits, but it's so many missions. It's so many missions they've remade.
Watch our back. Until repairs are complete.
Some of which aren't among the greatest.
Take care
if
around
you
the
ask me.
water.
Uh-oh.
Your AC can't be recovered if it falls in.
Well, that's just gonna happen until I get to it. I have to destroy you, right? I'm not getting a lock on, but I know that normally in Gen 1 I would have to. Could you stop with the missiles, please? Whoa. Whoa. Should have taken hovers. No. Hovers didn't exist in Gen 1 Armored Core. Could you not? Oh, I should have waited. I guess that might even be all the more reason. Is this an AC2 track? It might be. It sounds like it now that you say it. This definitely sounds like it's from Gen 2. Uh-oh. Armored Core Jukebox for Gen 6 would go so hard, though. You could put 9 as the boss theme for, like, Rusty. Okay, now I'm cooking too hard. I gotta stop. Otherwise, it's gonna make me upset when we never get it. Would make me real upset when we never get it.
Repairs are almost complete. Hang in there.
I sure hope so.
Repairs complete. We're preparing to dive.
There's no more lock-on targets for the ships. I think it's just genuinely
Mission objective
made so that you have to like
switch to normal.
hold out long enough. Add the disc 3 songs? Oh, I was so confused. Having all the music from the previous games is crazy. It's so sad. It spoiled me now too, because it's like, dude, I want more games to just like give you all of the previous songs from the series and let you just like customize it as you want. Give it to All Mind? You could. I feel like for Rusty it would be more hype. What is this?
Raven, we've just received a new mission request. A client is seeking our help capturing a remote ocean mining platform, long thought to have been abandoned.
Oh.
Ships belonging to one of Chrome's subsidiaries, RNG Industries, have been spotted plying the surrounding waters with increasing frequency. The most initial indication...
Hold on. ADHD brain kicked in. I wasn't actually reading, I was just listening.
Subsidiaries, RNG Industries, have been spotted plying the surrounding waters with increasing frequency. The most recent sighting was a military transport sub. Initial indications are that the mining platform is being converted into a military outpost by RNG Industries at Chrome's behest. It seems that recent conflicts have put all involved on edge.
That would make sense.
Murakumo's concern is the shift in power that will occur if the platform's conversion goes unchecked.
Surely.
Your objective is to eliminate all security elements stationed at the platform. Their full strength is unknown, so operate with caution.
Okay, so Extend Side is a unique mission. Got it. I wasn't sure with the first one, like in the first group of missions. I was a little confused by it, but it's just a unique mission set in like the events of something else from a Gen 1 game.
Entering target area. Deploying AC.
Okay. Whoa. What is happening? Is that... It's not mip mapping. What the fuck is happening with the water? Actually it might be. Is it LOD? It might be an LOD issue, actually. I was like, that's not what mip mapping errors look like. What the fuck? Gigantic yacht. What? My Gen 6 mech design has a womb tattoo? Bro. I knew a girl in college who had a womb tattoo. Completely reasonable person, as you could imagine. Actually, a shockingly normal person. Well, that's the only context I give. Was Nexus Disc 2 better than Silent Line? Wait. I haven't played enough for that question. Just wait. Calm down. There's a booster. Honestly, I'm just enjoying playing the missions. I don't mind playing Disc 2. Like, at all. There's something going on. I think it is LOD. Hover AC? Those didn't exist back in the day. Sure looks like an ocean. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the water textures, to be honest with you. Ow. Bastard. Yeah, so this build is not great for AC fights. And this guy is all weird and floaty and he's weird. It's like I'm playing Duck Hunt right now. Armored Core Duck Hunt. He certainly has the firepower going. You know, for being a hover, he's packing a bit of a punch here. Ouch. Oh god. Ooh. Ow. It is the lighting. I don't know what it is. I don't have errors like this on other maps in the game. No, it's definitely low distance for sure. It is LOD. Hold on. Look at like the close water compared to the one just behind it. That's not lighting. That's resolution. The lighting is definitely weird with it. I think it's probably like those levels are meant to imitate like fogginess in the distance probably when they're working properly. Oh, okay. Waterless water. I am about out of rifle ammo. That's why we brought this. How much AP do you have, though? Genuinely? This is the weirdest hover leg I've fought in a very long time. He's got a lot of firepower. He's shockingly tanky. Remove the water. For the immersion of the PS1 experience. Oh. Oh, okay, he's sparking. My patience has paid off. What the fuck? Ah!
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal.
Yeah, the water texture was weird. Were you interested in that game? Not really. It doesn't look like it's my thing. Forgot that. Oh my god, it's already. How do you review a second disc separately on Backlogged? I don't think you can. Murakumo's top executives have decided that attacks should be launched on Chrome installations bordering the company's territorial waters. The level of conflict in the contested region is expected to intensify during the coming days. Maybe the fog table's broken? Maybe. I got a B on both. What is a series? Oh, the series movie. Okay. Now I know what this is. In the archive, I now know what this is. Series movie. Wait, no. Is this the intro for AC1? Hold on. It's the intro movie for AC1. I gotta humor it. I'm not just gonna not watch it. I unlocked this. I earned this, okay? This was a good intro. Little wiggling boosters. On Fong? What? Wait a minute. What? They cut it short, the bastards. They're gonna make me work for the second half of it. Where's the rest? They're gonna make me work for it. You just wait. I'm gonna unlock the second half later. I just want to clear all this. I don't need to rewatch the text crawl. Oh, we got so many posters. Hold on. That's a good poster. That there is a good poster. Is third gen a reboot of the series or a proper sequel / prequel? Neither. It's just a separate continuity. It is vaguely similar to AC1, like AC3, I mean. Okay, it's R1. Oh, and it went twice. There's like a weird delay on the R1, L1. It's a pretty solid poster. That's all right. 2000 summer coming soon. Those posters. Oh wait, I had 7. I have 7 now. 2001 spring. Can't wait for 2000 summer. Did I get new soundtracks? That's a Nexus original. I unlocked a new one. We all remember this classic banger. But now, what have they done with it? Hold on. I'll give it a chance. Hold on. Let it run. I'm not sure so far. It is picking up. Marcus, thank you for the sub. Worth it. The riff picked up. Should I still be waiting? I'm unsure. That riff is good. I like that. I'm not so sure about this bit. Chance was given. The riff was good. These, I'm mostly just trying to clear new from everything. Unless it's like a remade track. Oh, this was a banger from Master of Arena. I didn't clear most of the new tracks earlier, did I? Yeah, the original, I would take the original for sure. I'm just letting this one play because it's good. They did an Apex and Circle on that new AC6 soundtrack disc. This was also a banger from AC2. This one was good. What else is here that I didn't listen to before? Oh, that's a good one. Silent Line theme. Mode is good. Monkey Likes Daddy is good. I don't know what the name is about. What do they mean by that? Don't know. I don't know what they mean by that. But it's a name. Okay. I got one more in me. What's next? Mercenary? Oh, this was a good mission. A simple one, but a good one. Remove gun emplacement from armored core. Chrome and Murakumo, the two most powerful corporate entities in the subterranean world. Their initial struggles to control, for control, escalated into full-blown warfare. Okay, that one was short. Like the smallest bit of context for this. I'm assuming the briefing carries though. This is a straight remake too.
This mission is a chrome gun emplacement. The gun emplacement's construction site is located in an ocean buffer zone on the fringes of Murakumo territory. Repeated warnings to halt construction have been completely ignored. Chrome offers only transparent excuses about maintaining security, but their intention is clearly to prepare the area for a preemptive military strike.
Clearly.
They leave us no other choice but to use force. We're counting on you, Raven.
Okay. Oh, Lorenzo. Nexus version is called Wizdrop Nutty. What? Hold on. Oh, the water!
Entering target area. Deploying AC.
I might have to figure this out. Because what the fuck?
Main system engaging combat.
I forget I can walk on this mission. I was freaked out. Oh. I just listened to this, didn't I? This sounds familiar. Wizdrop Nutty. It's a name. Ow. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's, never mind. I don't want to get close to it. I changed my mind. I should have brought a big gun, maybe. From the game AC1? It is. It's the map that they also used as an arena stage later on. Because it was just a good map.
Mission objective achieved.
The song is missing the bastard sample. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the vocals. Ah. They should do this with Gen 6 mechanics. They really, honestly should. Oh, a poster? Hold on. The posters are the best part. Because I've actually never seen them. Oh. I like this one. That's a good poster. I like that one. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a clean poster. Okay. I saved my game. I've made my way up to 8% on disc 2. Progress. I still mostly have to focus on disc 1. But I've played some disc 2. It's very good. Use the jukebox for outro. Oh, shit, you're right. Hold on. What was the other? Oh, Grip the Other Side. This remix was not bad. Anyway. I'm gonna go make dinner and then continue working on the next video that no one knows what I'm working on. Okay, maybe this is too much, actually. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I chose the wrong track. Jesus. This will work. Is this too ominous? This is fine. We're doing this. We're doing Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Ultra Kill, other stuff. Feel free to come back for any of it. It's all good stuff. It's all a good time. Also, if you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Leave a like on the stream. Leave a like the stream, he says. Algorithm stuff, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage the community, I thought it was going to go too hard for a second again. Things that are in the description, like Twitter, Discord server, whatever, they're all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.